Hi, Weather Joey here with your bottom of the South Island weather recap and forecast for Wednesday, August 3rd, 2022. Our last forecast was on the 25th of July, and that was heading right into some heat, and we'll be getting into that in a few minutes, a few seconds actually. But before that, I'd like to take this opportunity, as always, to thank and acknowledge the First Peoples of this land. The First Nations, from North Saanich out to Sooke and beyond across this beautiful land, as we spend summer, this middle season, I don't know, but this season of warmth, of fire on their land. We thank them for allowing us to live, work, play, and experience our lives on this land. And we thank the land also. We thank them. Yes, so let's get started. Last forecast, we were headed into a heat wave, the second one of the summer, as we headed out to Hornby. And oh my gosh, so beautiful up there, so hot, the water really warm. We had days where, I'll get into it in a second, but a light southerly flow came in, bringing, as the tide came in, this nice warm water across the sand and literally lying there on the beach, just in the shallows. The water had to be 80 degrees Fahrenheit, that is, but just beautiful. Anyway, so that hot weather was brought courtesy of, as we saw on the 25th, we talked about it, high pressure building up here, blocking off that kind of cooler marine flow that had been coming in throughout the previous week, and it really allowed temperatures to heat up quickly on that Monday the 25th and into 26th. However, we did not expect this, that we also had some high pressure down here. So the whole coast was heating up if you look over the records for the 25th, 26th, but we also had a ridge down here sitting over the U.S. west, bringing a bit of a flow up. By the 27th, we start to see moisture, warm, humid moisture coming up from the south here, just a light flow. But what it did is it brought enough moisture for the west coast. They started to fog in on the 27th, 28th. You'll see their temperatures really drop, but a fog sitting on the coast most of the day those days. But humidity, along with this heat for the inner south coast, saw humidex levels rise to their highest, apparently the highest ever recorded. But we saw humidex levels in the mid 30s to low 40s. So very hot and humid, something we don't feel on the south coast here that much. I don't know if you're feeling it in the future, but kind of a west coast Florida feeling. West coast of Florida, I guess, is the Gulf Coast. Anyway, humid like Florida over last week. Now that stuck with us right through the week and right into the weekend to the end of the month, the 31st. So that was a 7-day stretch of full-on heat, and lots of fog continuing for that latter part all the way through the weekend for the West Coast, outer West Coast. Now, as we got into August, as we got into August 1st, the start of August, we saw that pit push through and a return to this sort of cooler, more marine-oriented flow from the west-northwest, kind of fueled by low pressure up here, high pressure out here, but that started to move in, mix of sun and cloud, probably enough sun on Monday and Tuesday. That's the first, second, to bring continued sunny days, summer days, but for the inner south coast, but temperatures cooled down quite a bit. Still fairly nice, a return to more sort of seasonal normal stuff. And that was for Monday and Tuesday, first, second. Today we're on the 3rd, so where are we going from here? Okay, so as I said, that westerly, west-northwest flow kind of fueled from this low up in Alaska, not a strong low. This low is slowly sinking down over the panhandle and across, and today going to provide more of a westerly flow. We see a front from this low slowly moving across the south coast or down the coast and across the south coast. We're expecting that to move in tonight, possible showers overnight. There's areas that could get a fair amount of rain for, at least for summer rain. That should move through overnight, and tomorrow as this low, so tomorrow's Thursday the 4th, as this low moves inland, we're going to see a cool push of in behind that front from the west-northwest for that Thursday. So a little bit of rain out there. Maybe some areas might get some moisture. Don't count on it, my friends. We're still in a lot of dryness out there. So this is the big dry down through the summer, and that's going to continue on in behind that front because that low is sort of scheduled to move inland across BC, and in behind we have some nice surface ridging again that's going to bring this sort of light northerly flow across the coast. Yeah, not a big upper flow. It's not a big upper ridge. It's more of a surface ridge, but it's going to allow things to heat up nicely for Friday the 5th. Anyway, if you guys don't really need to know the dates out there because you know the days, but anyway, towards in a couple days, a couple of sun cycles from now, we're going to be heating up for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, into next week, the second week of August. Lots of heat, but not the intense kind of heat we had last week, but more kind of mid-20s, upper 20s, but still continuing to dry down well into August. Forest fires starting to become a concern, so you humans out there, be careful, and we'll watch over our friends. Anyway, I hope that helps out. Enjoying summer, and we really had a great time last week, and that brought us to Midsummer's Eve, and I was thinking of you. Anyway, hope that helps out. And as always, may the forecast be with you.